March has arrived in the Ivy League, and on senior night here tonight in Cambridge, two of the league's top 4 teams square off as Harvard plays host to the University of Pennsylvania Quakers. And welcome inside Lavietes Pavilion with Amanda Keane. I'm Alex Jensen. We'll introduce the third member of our team, Ben Hayes, in just a bit. 2 weeks until Ivy Madness, Amanda. Harvard is in, and with a win tonight, Penn would also be going.
Penn is right there on the cusp, and they've been playing so well through February, so how they start March is up to them.
Penn is one of the hottest teams in the Ivy League. They've won 5 out of their last 6, and the senior, Stina Almquist, she has been filling up the stat sheet.
She has, and she's just been so solid. She's third in the Ivy in points per game, but she leads her team, and she plays almost every minute of every game. She is out there, and she is working hard both ends of the floor, and just one of those players, she's not going to go away.
Speaking of filling up the stat sheet, Harmony Turner on her senior night here in Cambridge, hoping it's her final game here at Lavietes Pavilion.
Definitely a stud for this program. She has just been the player to watch on this team all season long. They needed her to do a little bit more last night, but tonight, you know she's going to come out firing.
Leading scorer in the Ivy League is Turner. Let's take a look at the Ivy League standings now with Ivy Madness starting in just 2 weeks. Columbia, Princeton, and Harvard have all clinched their berth to the conference tournament, and with a win tonight, Penn can do the same. Brown beat Cornell earlier tonight. They are a game and a half behind the Quakers, so with a win, Penn is in.
Just coming up to the end of this Ivy League regular season, and things are really starting to tighten up. This Penn team definitely has the ability to solidify this 4th spot, but Harvard lost a tough one last night, so they are going to come out with a little bit of a chip on their shoulder.
All right, just about ready for basketball on this Saturday night here in Cambridge, the 1st of March, and we look at the Penn Quakers, Amanda, the keys to the game for them.
Now, something that Princeton last night did so well against Harvard was pack it into the paint, make it difficult for Harmony Turner to drive like she does. So that's something they need to focus on today in order to win this one, and they have to be able to break this Harvard press. It is suffocating. They do such an amazing job at it, so Penn has to be calm, composed, and break the press. Now
for the Crimson, second 20-win season, their last 3 as Penn controls the tip.
Right, this Harvard team just so solid, just had a tough night last night. So they need to have a short memory to come into today and be able to just play basketball.
Starters for the Quakers. This is Katie Gretsch. You see Stina Almquist, who's handling the ball at the top of the circle right now and putting up a desperation shot. It's a shot clock violation. Or maybe that putback did hit the rim. The offensive board to the Quakers, and Gale hits a 3 and puts Penn up to start.
Not the start this Harvard team wanted to see, with Harmony Turner on the floor and a loose ball underneath, but Penn taking advantage and hitting the first 3 of the game.
That's last year's Ivy League Rookie of the Year, Matea Gale. Starting lineup for the Crimson, led by Harmony Turner. 3rd all-time in scoring with the Crimson. Her and Elena Rodriguez, the 2 seniors in the starting lineup tonight on senior night. And there's Rodriguez putting the Crimson on the board.
That's the Elena Rodriguez we like to see. Didn't see a lot of her last night, but that was a great start for her. And Harmony Turner play a great 2-woman game, so expect to see a bit of that tonight as well.
It's nice to get Sanaya Glenn back into the lineup too last night for the Crimson.
Yes.
Katie Collins, number 25, maybe another Ivy League Rookie of the Year for the Quakers. She's having a fantastic year. There's a turnover as Harmony Turner steps in the passing lane, and Turner running the floor. Penn gets back nicely on defense. Crimson cycled around, just 2 minutes into the ball game. Gabby Anderson with it in the white. Now Turner will launch a deep 3 off the mark, and the rebound ends up out of bounds. It will go to the Quakers.
Out of bounds.
So Penn 15-10, 6-6 in the Ivy League. Again, playing for an Ivy Madness berth tonight, thanks to the Brown win, and Ithaca a slobber knocker, 38-36. Brown staying alive. a game and a half behind the Quakers. Here's the freshman Collins, catch and shoot off the mark, and Turner flies in for the rebound, and she is swarmed and fouled.
That's one thing about Harmony Turner. She's already filling up the stat sheet. And for this Harvard team, they have to have that short memory that I talked about. You can be mad about last night, and you have to wake up and be good to go today. And one thing that they do really well is they play fast. They can run really well. Their press is really fast and tough. So if they can do those two things, they can come out of today with a win and some confidence heading into the end of this Ivy League.
Gabby Anderson rims out a three. Penn trying to run the floor, and there's Glenn stepping into the passing lane. It's another turnover, something Harvard does so well. They force 20 turnovers a game. Crimson have opened up 1 of 3. Penn is 1 of 4. Here's Rodriguez. Double team, the kick out. Glenn drives the closeout and floats it in.
Sanaya Glenbello missed a couple of games last week with a knee tweak. Last night she was on the floor quite a bit, hobbling, but today she's looking good so far.
There's Glenn with the block on Katie Gresh. Good find by Gale, but great recovery by Glenn. Rodriguez looking down low, a deflection and a steal for the Quakers. Both teams are going to press off of makes, especially.
Which I love. I think everybody should press all the time.
Wide open in the corner. The three rims out for Simone Sawyer, and the rebound cleared by the Crimson. Penn has begun 1 of 6. These two teams met back on January 20th, a Harvard win at the Palestra. We've seen this strategy against Harvard as Anderson can't find the range, and nice play by Sawyer grabbing Turner's attempted deflection. Now the ball ends up out of bounds back to Harvard. Good hustle by Turner getting back into the play.
Great hustle by Turner. She's all over the map today, all over the floor. You know, she's been going for those rebounds, and she knows that the effort needs to be there for this Harvard team today.
Anderson comes off for the Crimson. Carly White checks in. Onto the floor for the first time for the Quakers is Sanaya Caldwell. 4-3 Harvard, slow start. Turner trying to find some space, pull up foul line jumper off the mark. Katie Collins with the rebound for Penn. Caldwell for Almquist. Only taken 1 shot so far, coming off a double-double last night, 24 and 10. Back cut in a lot of traffic, and coming away with the steal is Sanaya Glenbello.
She's just been in the right place at the right time already twice today. She has that length, makes her lethal on defense.
Katie Krupa tees up a 3. That's well too strong. The offensive rebound with 10 on the shot clock. Now Rodriguez in traffic. No look pass to Harmony Turner in the corner. 3 on the shot clock. And off the miss, the rebound to Sawyer. So a slow start offensively for both teams. Penn 1 of 6, Harvard 2 of 8. Almquist on the block. Back outside. Collins a 3.
Great ball movement. Excellent extra pass. Unselfish basketball there for Penn, and they capitalize with a 3.
So Penn back on top. Here's Krupa entering the post. Rodriguez. Another 3 on the way, and Harvard still looking for its first triple. That's been the strategy Harvard's seen their last couple of games.
Something that Penn is doing very well is collapsing down low and letting them shoot those 3s on the outside. They have not been hot lately. Certainly they have the ability to get hot, but keep them honest and make them shoot it until they make it.
10 on the shot clock. Almquist. The handoff. Gale, a drive, the runner off the glass, and no good. Turner, it's a 3-on-3. Turner, a Euro step to the rim with the left hand. Couldn't get the angle. And the rebound into the hands of Caldwell. Harmony Turner, a slow start on her senior night. She's missed her first 4 shots.
And she's one of those players that if she rides the highs and the lows of the game, she's been doing a lot better at that, staying more even-keeled, but it just takes one good make for her to then go on a run. So that's all this Harvard team needs. And honestly, I mean, you know, both teams not hitting a lot of shots, except for that nice last bucket there by Penn.
Holmquist tied for second in the Ivy League in scoring. Trying to get it downstairs. Nice catch and finish. Rodriguez. Perfect pass over the top by Glenn Bello.
Great pass by Sanaya Glenn Bello and an even better finish.
So back to a 2-point Penn lead. Elena Rodriguez also playing on her senior night out of Spain. She's on track to finish her career as Harvard's all-time leader in field goal percentage. Nice back cut. The feed from Gale, and the freshman Collins finishes. Nice play.
Love that.
Turner overshot Rodriguez. Not sure if that was deflected. I think it's going to go back to Penn. It's going to take us to a timeout. 2:17 to play in the first quarter. A 4-point Penn lead. Harvard, they're getting in the passing lanes, but yet to find the range from 3, hoping they can turn more defense into offense.
The program and everything that it means going into freshman year, it was really hard, just leaving home, transitioning everything, but they made it.